All right, so we finally came up with the name for the channel as it makes sense. We'll call it Between Horses and Heaven, because that's where I am. So I don't know if y'all have heard of the Myers-Briggs type indicator or indication test. My wife and I took that, and one of my sons, we're going to get the other one to take it. I highly encourage to look into that because it's spot on. And it also helps with knowing what makes your kids tick, better ways to parent them. I think it's instrumental. I think it's really nice. It's funny though, it's revealing. Like being around my horses, they revealed a lot about me too. But it showed that my wife and I are absolute polar opposites. I am an ISTJ. She's an INFP. I like structure. I like rules. I like a plan, logic. I love to solve problems. I like organization. Again, you saw my shop, so I can't like it too much. That's because I've moved on to the next thing, and I'm working on being hurried. That's, like I said, that's a big tool of the devil. Experience that firsthand. Nobody needs that. But she's very go with the flow. No hurry, no rush. Rushing causes problems. Very, very empathetic. It's quite amazing how big of a heart she has. No offense to anybody, but God broke the mold. I'm just saying, after her, never met another one like her and never will. I don't know that they exist, but no offense. God has shown his favor on me. So, that being said, though, is that we're polar opposites. No matter what, you and your wife should build each other up. And I fail more than I would like to admit. But in looking into it, we're polar opposites. But when what happens with magnets, right? I mean, that's what we talk about. Opposites attract. It's the epitome of that for sure. So the thing is when we are separate, God says we're to become one flesh, right? So I can't hold my phone and lace my fingers together, but what happens when two opposites go together? We lace, we form one, right? We both have what the other is missing. Now, if you take that test and you and your wife, or ladies, you and your husbands are exactly the same, it should be pretty easy for y'all to get along. I told somebody one time, they said, hey, well, yeah, y'all only been married 5 years. Well, wait till it's 20 and then talk to me. It's like, look, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, we've been through the fire. And those things that are tempered in fire come out stronger. And I think part of that fire brings us together. But no matter what, you need to be one flesh. We touched on this before. I hate when I see couples just arguing. Well, Bubba, he can open the gate. He said, hey, I'm done eating. Let me out. So I'm gonna wrap this up pretty quick. But he, listen at me. I hate it when people butt heads, when a relationship's failing. And relationships fail for a multitude of reasons. But part of the modern day is we can hop in and out of marriage, right? We can just get divorced. We can find another one, all that. And the reason being is because we're marrying for pleasure, not love. And there's a little thing called the love bubble. if you're not aware of it, when you first get together, that person does no wrong. Zero. Zero. Let me just say this. We've been married. The toilet seat goes down. Always. Always. You don't leave the toilet seat up. Love bubble. Didn't matter if the toilet seat was up. It's cool. Out of the love bubble, down it goes. Okay? So that's one little thing. Okay, I'm getting some kisses there. But don't tie the knot until you've made it through the love bubble. Okay? Don't rush. Back up, boy. Don't rush into marriage. Good things come to those who wait. That's what they say, right? Because you're supposed to be one flesh. You can't be one flesh if you're constantly butting heads. You can't be one flesh if you don't know your spouse. Okay? So I know my wife is very emotional, and I am not. In that regard, empathetic, if you will. I can have robotic tendencies. We'll say that. But don't ever be in a hurry. Love is patient. Love is kind. Show that. Show that patience. Show that kindness. No matter what your type indicator reveals, if you love your spouse, make that relationship work. Put in the effort. Anybody that'll look at you and tell you that marriage is not work is a liar. Okay? It is work, and it is worth it. It's if it was easy, everybody do it kind of thing. Well, everybody does do it, but are they doing it right? I don't think so, or we wouldn't have the divorce rate that we have. So don't hop in and out of marriage. Take your time. Get out of the love bubble. Know your spouse. Know their personality. Make it work. Together, you should complete each other. I know it's cliche. You complete me. She completes me. And I'd like to think I complete her, but sometimes I think she fills the gaps for both of us. But anyhow, that's all I have. Y'all have a good night.